Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Napoleon Total War with the Great War mod. We're playing as the Bolshevik revolutionaries in World War One, or I guess in and around World War One, as we're soon about to depart from that time period, or move into 1919. With that said, last time around we secured Kamets from the Ukrainians, and we had a rather large battle where we faced off against 7,000 Ukrainians, most of which fell due to the gas cannon, which is quite powerful. It kills a lot of them. We have been able to make, or I made a little bit of an advancement since last episode, just with the movement points I had left. So some of the units have pushed forward. I took out the little unit, that was like 2 men or something. They held the bridge, so the road is open, so we can continue over there. I'm not entirely sure if we'll even have time to get here before Polish revolutionaries go ahead and attack this region again. Not that there will be much left of this, given how much growth it actually loses each turn. There's like no wealth whatsoever in this region left. Well, I mean, there's still 2,000, but that's not a lot. That's not... Well, this region has 2,500. But this region, I believe... Yeah, it did have like a... Well, it's not that bad then. Or I guess we just mismanaged this region. This is another region as well that has a very little wealth. It's got 610 wealth. It is losing 5 per turn. There's gonna be no wealth in this region left. Should really burn down this college and turn that into a factory instead. Yes, a factory. So that we can actually justifying ceasing the means of production. Like, oh, there's no means of production. This area is utterly shit. What are we gonna do? Oh, let's build a factory and then cease it. Great plan. And also, the people will be just as miserable as they are already, as they'll work in my wonderful tractor factory. Kinda gearing up here. Oh yeah, didn't actually end turn last time around, so not much has actually changed. What we're gonna do though is we're gonna go over to Finland. Besides the Ukrainians, which are almost... I mean, the Ukrainians are a done deal. They're not gonna put up any more fight against us. So out of all the nations that broke off from the Imperial or the Tsardom, the Russian Tsardom, that we have to reincorporate into the Workers' Revolution, Finland is the last one that actually has somewhat of an army put up against us. Hopefully, though, all their snipers are away hunting moose or whatever, so that we don't have to face any Finnish snipers. That could go really bad. With that said, we'll advance on Åbo, and of course they intercept us. There is about 5,500 Finnish troops, so about twice the amount of us. We do have a lot of heavy artillery, machine guns, and then also our assault battalion. So we got 4 SMGs. We've got 2 combat engineers, we've got 2 assault battalions, and 1 trench gunner unit. I wonder though, the thing is, the trench gunner unit is the smallest one at 80 men, but I've never found the trench gunner to be that great. I'm gonna see if I can focus and actually get something out of the trench gun. Because when I got, like, if every man of those 80 actually fired like you know, a hail of bullets each time, but most of the time I kind of get this sporadic fire of barely half of the first line, kind of like just firing off a shot here and there. So far I haven't found that they're particularly useful. when comparing like the others. Plus they're smaller in size, which I guess would be to balance them, but they're not even that good comparatively to other units. With that said, we're gonna see if I can actually change that around, or I can disprove myself by actually focusing and putting them to some good use. Most of the time I've just actually throw them away. But enough talking. It's time to march on and defeat the Finnish. Dennis does not seem like a super Finnish name though. And with that, onwards to battle. I was hoping to lay a bit of an ambush here with my trench gunner against the Finnish walking down the road. We'll see if that actually works out. Meanwhile, I'm setting up my defense around the town over there, which the Finns are moving to try and reclaim. Or maybe they don't know that I'm there yet, but they certainly do now, as my trench gunners are like 1 or 2 of them are firing at the enemy unit. The Finns don't even stop to shoot at us back. Okay, we're gonna pull back a little bit. Maybe we can get... Maybe if I actually go out of light infantry formation and we make the line as long as possible, because I've seen only like first line fire. We're setting up troops all around town. Okay, let's see if this works. So we got the thinnest possible line. So we're hoping to get as much fire out of this. Now we're actually getting a lot of fire out of these guys. This is how you're supposed to use them. But you see, compared to a lot of other assault units, where every single soldier fire, like in the machine gun, the submachine gun group, here a lot of them are idle, and since only first rank is able to fire, we did actually manage to cut this unit down pretty quickly once we got going, but you can see how this is not a super useful unit. Low range, you have to draw them out in this long line, and yeah, not that super effective. Well, they were pretty effective once they got going, but on open ground is very deadly to have a small unit like that, and if you imagine the enemy firing back, it definitely wouldn't go like this. I'm not entirely sure why the Finns are firing back, but I think we have seen kind of that before. I think they might be a little bit confused about me putting all my troops in the houses and stuff like that. But it also has some of the problems that came over from the Austria-Hungarian campaign. But as this is still like, this is not the final version of the mod. You know what? When I say it's very ineffective, look at how it's cutting down this unit. Absolutely destroying this militia unit. However, then, still though, it is the Finns slowly walking into this fire. So with that in mind, maybe it's not that impressive. And it erupts kind of in a melee, which we should be able to win because it's just a militia unit against a bloody assault battalion. Or not assault battalion, assault... I don't know, maybe too big to be called a squad, but... Let's move them into town. We can hold the big cathedral. While we see how the Finns are gonna try and take on all these strong points that I've set up. Looks like they're just gonna march. onto it. Might, I think the battle might pick up as the reinforcement column, as we can see back here. There's a lot of them marching in, and the general of the first army actually pulled back to set up with these guys. So once these guys move in full force towards these, we might not be able to get the trench gunner any more use out of the trench gunners. Did he just stab someone? That guy just stabbed one of the Finnish guys. I don't think the cavalry dares go into town. Plus they're getting fired from all these houses. It's not really going too well for the dragoons. They haven't achieved any ground against these guys. Now they're actually firing back over here. This unit, they retreated and now is coming back. Now they're actually, they were firing. Now they're repositioning. Looks like they are going to keep firing though. So yeah, they're... I think there might just some form of confusion with the houses. They have been able to inflict 4 casualties in this house. I'm gonna order the unit to make sure that they get better positions. I just saw one guy fall. Maybe up here is not the best position, because there's no cover coming in from over there. And their bullets will just tear up through here, which we can actually already see it doing. And there are a fair few getting shot down by this wall. Okay, here comes the column. The Great Finnish column. I'm marching into the rifle fire right now of the infantry unit, which we've set up over here. Watch out so you don't fall out and Oliver Twist hang yourself, like that thief in Oliver Twist does. And then we've got troops all the way up here. If the enemy don't even try to attack this position, these guys gonna score a lot of hits. Looks like this unit is actually diverting from going kind of in a line here to actually diverting towards these. They're not firing back though. And just as I say that, it looks like they're actually deploying to fire back. What unit are they firing at this house? They fired and shot 2 guys there. Okay, so they're actually gonna pull up a bit of a fight here. They might actually even charge and try to seize some of the houses. Right now it's not going super well for them. Surprised this unit have been standing there for as long as it has. And this unit has lost almost 40 men against them. Oh, they've switched to fire on this house now. We've lost 2 men over there. 2 men over here. Probably gonna lose more over here now when we've got almost a full-size unit setting up to open fire. What is the rest of the Finnish column doing? It's kind of moving towards here, but they're very slow in their movements towards our position. It's going to be hard for the Finns to try and achieve any kind of success here. They managed to shoot one guy all the way back here. This guy's hit right by the side there, able to fire down. Maybe they're shooting a lot of guys up here. They're fine for now. I think I saw one no, it wasn't a casualty, he was just kneeling. So, oh, damn, the Finns really are gonna fight this out. There's 22 men left in this unit, and they haven't given up yet. got the shotgun unit, just in case they come all the way to the cathedral. It is going to be more difficult. There they go. Now there's only 12 of them. It is going to be more and more difficult. We've got more and more Finnish units coming in. This one's just being a punching bag for us right now. Target practice, really. We can see there's 2 units coming in here. And then even more coming in afterwards. Okay, this one's running. This one, not sure where they're going. Let's speed it up a little bit and see. We're not too interested in just watching the gore of them getting shot down. I want to see when the Finns start firing back at us. Oh, are they gonna... They might be able to, or try to, seize the house here. God. They're passing by, though. They're just passing by right now. It looks glorious, but it's certainly not going to pay off for them. And they're not really like going at it as hard as I thought they would be. Now these guys are pulling back. Are they gonna attack here? You know, I think it might be that they're confused by all the houses and stuff, and they're trying possibly to attack our position back here instead. You know what? I am gonna do something a little bit controversial. Possibly. I'm gonna tell everyone back here to retreat. General to join the house. And so these guys will be the only one left on the field. And then the Finnish will have to try and seize the houses. They cannot go around it. So we're abandoning the artillery and everything. Oh, I forgot to put the unit. No, I did put the unit in here. Can I dismount the general? No, I can't. He'll have to ride around town. The Finns go, oh, we're gonna take out the cannons. Wait, they've abandoned them. They've abandoned these state-of-the-art, very nicely painted, huge artillery pieces. Has just been abandoned. Let's see, speed this up a little bit. Soon everyone over here is out of the map. Oh, look at that. When everyone left,
Sir, our general is under attack.
They started firing. This unit started opening fire. So it was all about that. I think we might just need you guys. So I'm gonna keep you just in case, so this don't go horribly wrong. Which I don't think it will, but we'll see. So now they're actually firing back. Now we're actually getting a fight here. These guys, oh, we should focus on these because these are charging to actually take the house. So I want focus fire on these. Damn, we're actually losing quite a bit of troops in this unit now. The Finns are charging in. Troops march down the stairs to fight them. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, they're stopping just in the middle of everything here to fire at them. So many Finnish troops firing at this house right now. So that was all that was needed. Oh shit, look at that. if we manage to defeat this unit that is attacked right now, I think we should probably go ahead and leave this house. Let's see. There's 78 enemies in the house. Okay, I don't think we will leave him, because there's down to 72. Let's see if we can't save this unit. Abandon the house. Abandon the house. We'll try to save this unit. Retreat into town. We're not gonna have an heroic last stand. We've had enough of those. Let's retreat into town and save this unit. But you can see the amount of Finnish troops it took to actually take over the house. And the amount of fire they're putting down upon it. Probably actually tear the house down if it's a real situation putting that many bullets into it. 33 men managed to survive as of yet. Might actually be less once we 32. So last guy is about to leave the house. The Finnish unit's down to 20. I think that's a lot of friendly fire at the end. So we're out of the house now. Not entirely sure why they're still firing at it. Although they are not too... I mean, they can't be 100% sure that the our troops have left the house. Can they? With this unit attacking over here. Move over and focus on this. I mean, this is not much of a cover, is it? If they were actually kneeling, they would be kind of a bit of cover. Right now, it's when standing up, it just covers their knees. Let's see, are the Finnish going to attack? Most of the line is just standing here. They might attack, or have to attack, once some of these units get cut down by rifle fire. I'm hoping they're gonna march through here and I can actually set off these bombs. Oh, I did not notice that the my shotgun or trench gunners got cut down. That means that some unit that was standing over here that I thought was firing at this house was actually firing at these guys. But now when there's such a small unit, it could be easier to move them around the streets. These mean streets. If they want to come around the corner here, well, they are firing at this. They are firing at this unit actually, and they took one of them out. Let's see, can I get them to? If they're going after this unit, I should move it further into town, and maybe then they'll be able to... all these units will actually move into the attack. We're just gonna stand there. These guys are now setting up to fire on this house, I imagine. No, they're firing all the way over here at this house. It's a bit odd. Let's speed this up a bit. Okay, right now nothing's really happening. Okay, we're gonna... I have a submachine gun unit this house. Move into the flank over there. Let's see. Oh, the general. I did not know. Oh, have they sniped down the general? He's down to 5 units. Damn. At this point, I think the Finnish troops are actually outnumbering us. They seem to have found a sweet spot here where they're able to inflict a lot more damage than we are on them. I do have a rifle unit here that can move out and attack them in the flank. In the long run, we'll win in a lot of these fights. We're gonna come around, we're gonna go into the flank of that one. Why? The Finnish are just gonna sit outside the town. They were the ones who intercepted me. They are, oh, they... Now it's actually moving to, deal with us. I'm gonna hide behind the church. Once they're kind of in position... Oh, they are firing at the church right now. That's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna move into your flank. And then you might have the numbers. But we have the submachine guns. Come on, open up. Here we go. And now when they're repositioning is even better. And they're going, putting themselves kind of in a flank so that we can just run through here. Oh, there's a second unit firing on us. Not too great. However, I'm pretty sure this one will rout pretty soon. Given how we're just cutting it up through the side. God damn you Finnish bastards. That you... Okay, we're gonna have to move out then. We're gonna have to move our troops into the attack. I was hoping that was gonna be a cool fight. Where they're gonna slowly go have to go house to house with their superior numbers. Okay, the machine gun group here is taking too much casualties. I can probably get a new unit into this house. If I get from a certain angle. And that could be kind of a holding point, and then we'll work the other units around that into the attack. Ooh, they're going... Sending an entire unit to destroy this little bastard. Run back to the house. Oof. Okay, run back. That's not good. Here we've got something. So these guys can set up. Kind of attack in these guys in the flank. Okay, where are you going? So you're going straight towards here. I'm not entirely sure what his actual plans are. Move towards that house. Oh, now they've set up to fire. As they do that, I've got my submachine gunners coming in. I'm gonna be able to lay down fire into the flank. The paramilitary unit is moving in to recapture this house. Set up a good strong point against the Finnish. We've got these two regiments. Gonna be able to move in, attack the enemy in the flank. And we'll get stuff going against the Finns. Damn, get that submachine gun fire going. Oh, the officer's standing right there. That's going to be a heavy fight, heavy amount of gunfire going in there. Let's advance a little bit further over there. Then I want to see if I can get the submachine gunners even closer to the enemy over here. And you know what? I have no other units to mobilize against them. Right now anyways. So the paramilitary unit is losing a lot of men. But they are holding on right now. And I do have my submachine gunners going to be able to move up. And we have these guys able to lay down fire upon the enemy. I think the submachine gun is flanking here. It's going to be a big thing. You know what? Let's get even closer. And let's see if we can hit these guys with grenades. Hand grenades. Get those grenades going. Perfect. And the best thing about it is that we got the enemy's general unit. He got rattled by it. And with all that submachine gun fire going in there, he'll sure to be defeated soon. Order the paramilitary to shift their units now in the house and lay down as much fire as they can towards this area. Let's focus on the Finnish general. He cannot be long for this world. There he is. Everyone's dying around him, but seemingly... Oh. As soon as I said that. Where the bastards are running... Are they gonna run? They are retreating off the field. Wow, okay. The last unit is retreating off the field. Huh. Well, we still won the battle. It didn't go how I had planned, unfortunately, but we at least won the battle. Look at all the bodies here. Here's the result of that battle. So we deployed 2,400 men, 2,500 let's say, and the enemy deployed 5,500, so 3,000 men more than us. They lost most of their force, leaving only 600. A lot of those 600 though was probably the units that actually retreated off the field. Or, no, there were about 120 at the end there. We lost 832, which is not surprising because I didn't use any of my heavy equipment. Still though, the fact that we were able to inflict such heavy casualties on the enemy just using our rifles and these strong points. I'm not entirely sure if I lost a unit. Let's see. A unit that remains below... No, I guess we had a unit missing already. Highest killed Red Army Rifles, the ones that held the house from the beginning. 1,748 kills. That's pretty darn spectacular. Then we've got, I think that's the other house, the one on the left. And then we've got some machine gun. It's probably the one that pushed up in the flank there at the end, the one that threw grenades. Combat engineers is probably that front house in the middle, kind of in between two houses. Damn. And we even got in a historic battle for it. The battle The Battle of Åbo in June 1918. We were able to successfully defeat the Finnish, but not completely subjugate them. That's for this battle, which will be a clear outer resolve. And so the Finns are done. We're going to peacefully occupy that. Finland was destroyed. It took a lot longer than I thought. But there we have that. Finland is done for. Now we can focus on the attack on Moldova, the attack on Lemberg, the attack through here towards Königsberg. Some army has to go down, take out Romania, or Ottoman Romania, and then go down to the Ottoman capital, and so on. But I think we'll end the video here today. So, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!